All right, how's everybody doing? We're back. It's 10 o'clock. It's Saturday. It's March 1st.
Hello, I'm here too.
Make sure everybody can hear both of us before we get started on this fine evening. I got some paper here. I got some stuff. Been busy all week. We've actually been working on the huge graphic novel deadline, so we're actually very happy to take a break from that today
Yes.
and catch up with the things that we have going on together, because that's what makes me happy. Hope everybody's doing well out there. See who's in the room with us.
Let's see. Platinum's in the room. Christopher Bouchard, Christy Hen, Chet, Ken Caesar, Kevin Green, the crew.
Let's see. I want to add both of us to the screen. Is that cool?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. I'm hiding my face right now because I'm like deep into reading. Oh, Maurice is here too. Hello. Oh, we gotta turn ourselves up a little bit.
Got to turn ourselves up a little bit.
And you're not speaking too loud either.
All right. Let's see if that helps a little bit.
Let's see. Yeah. We're in the same room, so we have to share a mic. So we're putting it in the middle and see how things are. I'm used to projecting a little bit, so we'll see how Dad is.
Yeah, you guys are our IT department. But yeah, hey everybody. Hey Ken. Hey Kevin. What is up, Platinum? What is up, Maurice? So happy you guys are hanging out with us. If anybody is watching from one of our Facebook pages, the chat is actually a lot more synced up and it works a lot better if you come directly over to our YouTube channel. So if you follow the link over to the YouTube channel, if you just go to Bill Mouse Art, it'll just be the only thing that's playing live right now. But yeah, we're going to do some things today. I've got some more inks that I want to add onto Chet's piece. We haven't really done that much this week because we're working on this huge deadline on this graphic novel that we're not allowed to talk about.
Not yet.
Kat colored those like 210 pages, and I was lettering those pages. So we're kind of marathoning this graphic novel, and we're almost done with it, which is awesome. So yeah, we're gonna be able to after I do the first piece, we've got a double header planned for tonight. So we're gonna do a cool sketch for the first hour, the way we normally do. On the second hour, while I'm putting some inks and maybe some more work on Kevin's Savage Rogue, Kat is actually going to be taking your suggestions, and she is going to be auctioning off her piece for the second hour. So this will be our double header for the evening.
Yeah. I can't really decide on when to stream myself, so I'll just hop on here for a minute.
Yeah, I think that works perfect. I mean, it's for the second hour. I'm working on commissions and working on pages or working on studio stuff or whatever. So that's actually a perfect time for you to hop in, and then now I'll watch the chat from my side a little bit more closely for her, so that way she can concentrate more on drawing and listening to what everybody is saying. Haven't seen any words pop up on the screen yet, but
Let's see. The first one, before we even got on, Christopher Bouchard was like, hope a Savage Rogue artwork today.
is that our first idea? Is that the first idea to toss around? Savage Rogue?
So far, but then also Christy Hen came in saying, hoping for a Bowsette, but Savage Land Rogue or Psylocke would be cool too.
Ooh, okay, we're sticking in the same wheelhouse. I like it.
Chet was making fun of us, saying get that AOL dial-up cranking.
Here, I'll even turn on the light.
And we do need to be careful because we have crazy winds today, so hopefully nothing gets messed up.
Yeah, it's not like it's raining outside or we have a huge storm, but there is a system going through. We had 40-mile-an-hour winds. It blew everything off of the back porch, and the power did go out once today already, about an hour and a half ago. So I had to reboot everything, get everything working again. So hey, if for any reason we end up just going off the air. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can hear the wind up against the window, even with my headphones on. So if something happens and we end up, it's just, if the show abruptly ends, don't be scared that something bad happened. That just means maybe the power flickered or something like that. So it got some weather happening over here.
Got Poison Ivy dancing in the rain.
Poison Ivy dancing in the rain. That's actually kind of cool. I like that idea. It would certainly help her grow. So the idea
and then
of,
as you were sending stuff, Kevin said like, "Ooh, look, a rogue."
I know, right? I know we are putting a little bit more work on Kevin's rogue already. Not that I'm opposed to drawing another Savage Land rogue, because Savage Land rogue is always cool.
Ken Zazer says, if we're already doing a Savage Land rogue, then maybe since it's some springtime now, we can do a Poison Ivy shooting away a snowman. Shooing! Shoo, 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 shoo.
Well, maybe Savage Rogue is actually going to be with Poison Ivy in this picture. Maybe that's what's happening here.
And then I already have one where Cat should do Eve from Stellar Blade.
That's good. That's good. You can start throwing Kat some ideas. She's going to be drawing her sketch in the second half of the show. So first hour is going to be me. Second hour is going to be all Kat. And we will go from there. But if you want to drop some ideas in her ear to kind of get some things going, we'll see.
We even got Mighty Geekin. They say, draw Nera X as a member of the Assassin's Creed.
Ooh, I like that. I love Assassin's Creed.
Platinum says, Bill, how about she? Maybe fighting Kabuki. Lots of ideas. You're actually getting lots of ideas in.
There's lots of ideas. Right now, the first ones usually take a little bit of weight, but then you guys kind of guide me along the way. For some reason, the Savage Land Rogue and the Poison Ivy. The Poison Ivy is the one that's kind of sticking with me a little bit more. But maybe Savage Land Rogue and Poison Ivy, because I could put them both in the wilderness. All right. I'm going to start sketching. Kat's going to keep on reading your posts while I'm drawing, and then we'll see how the ideas come together and form from there. So that'll be good. So let me change my seat a little bit. There we go. I'll start with Poison Ivy first, and then we're going to leave some room for Savage Land Rogue to be in here with her. I think that's the plan. At least that's the plan we're starting with. We'll see where we go from there.
Jet says, want to see Cat try either Alucard from Hellsing or Vampire Hunter D.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I do love me some Alucard.
Chet with the good ideas. Yeah.
But I do love Vampire Hunter D too. Oh my goodness, Vampire Hunter D. They're getting a remastering of one of their movies, and I'm very excited. Even though the original one is like just as yummy, I am excited to see where it's just like, oh, like what are they gonna do with it? That way we can get a whole new generation. Kevin Green says, Poison Ivy using her vines on Rogue?
Yeah, I think that's
because the vines can touch her.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where we're headed. In fact, I think, you know what? Because you put that idea in my head now, like the second you say stuff, the picture pops in my head. So I think.
Oh yeah, and Christy Hen is like backing him up. It's like, so a Poison Land Rogue tied up in ivy.
That's what I'm. Yeah, we're sharing the same brain cell now. So yeah, Poison Ivy, I think, is definitely going to have Rogue tied up in some vines.
Let's see. Christopher Bouchard says, can't wait for this week's Zen Kickstarter update.
Yes. Yeah, the Kickstarter update is going to be good.
Yeah, we got a good update. I'm just like, oh no, like do they get a preview of the update for Monday?
Well, hopefully the biggest thing we're going to be talking about when it comes to the Zen Kickstarter is the fact that we're actually starting to ship packages out.
Yes.
So that is actually the most exciting part of that.
Platinum says, I haven't seen Vampire D in forever. Vampire Hunter D.
Your friend, Heavy D.
Chet says, or maybe a female version of either. Ooh, be interesting to do a female version of them. I write that down. Christine says, I do like a poison ivy and a snowman.
Ooh.
You can put a little snowman.
You know, you're kind of putting that idea in my head. This is the second time I heard the suggestion of having a snowman somewhere in there with poison ivy. And just so you guys know, the way the artwork for this piece in particular, Kat will set the rules for her piece. But for this piece, I am penciling this with the intention of giving it the full ink treatment after the show. So
I'll do the same thing.
yeah, I want to make sure.
Yeah, just to keep things so it's like same thing.
Yeah, because sometimes,
Same sandwich.
yeah, depending on what kind of piece it is or how it comes out or whatever, like sometimes it'll be left just the way it is. But I think with this piece, I'm going to pencil this with the intention. So that way some of it I can leave a little bit loose and that way I make sure we have enough time so I can get both of the characters in here.
Yeah, because you can pencil really fast. Alrighty. Ooh, Platinum. How about Kikero from Ninja Scroll? Ooh, I haven't seen Ninja Scroll, but I've seen the cover.
Oh, Ninja Scroll is a classic. I love Ninja Scroll.
I'm
gonna have to make sure that she watches Ninja
I
Scroll.
looked her up. She's really cute. Oh, she's cute. I like her. She looks like she's like a total badass. She looks so cool. And it's in that same style. What would you say that style is called? Because Vampire Hunter D has it, and a certain level of Castlevania has it, and Ninja Scroll has it, where it's like it feels like 80s anime style, where it's like everything's like everything's very sharp.
That's the way I would differentiate it if I was describing it to somebody. I would just literally say it's very 80s.
Yeah, but it's also like very ethereal too, because their color choices and everything, because it had to the way that it showed up on the screen, they had to be very specific with the Pantone colors, and they were limited.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about that style that was very specific.
Mm-hmm. I feel like my brain is just going to go into a deep dive this year of like studying that specific type of anime from the 80s, where it's just like, I need that feeling again.
I need that feeling.
Oh, Platinum's like, okay, yeah, I get it. Kevin Green says, Olaf the Snowman cosplaying as the snowman?
It's like double snowman for twice the price.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if you saw the second Frozen movie, Father.
I did not.
But you might have seen the commercial though, where it has that little lizard, the little lizard that spits fire, who's super duper cute.
Might have.
You haven't. Just with that response, I'm like, you don't remember nothing. It's okay. Ken Zager says the pencils are loose. Maybe after Ivy's vines get done. Hey yo.
Hello.
Platinum says, spoiler alert, I cried near the end of Ninja Scroll. Everyone is long-faced and sharp. Yes. Chet says, Kat, if you do the female version, put it on 11 by 14.
There you go.
Chet hates that I do anything on anything smaller than 11 by 14 or 11 by 17.
Did he say 11 by 14?
Yeah, I said 11 by 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting
Being nice to me.
getting a little bit more flexible. That's good. That's good.
11 by 14 is a much more standard size than 11 by 17. Ah, Fatang is in. Hello.
Dang, what's up, dude?
Platinum says the second Frozen was meh. The only interesting thing was her mishap at the really cold spot. I didn't like the story, but I love how it looked the entire time. It was just like, it was an absolute feast for my eyeballs to look at Frozen 2, but I didn't like the storyline. They could have done something much better. And the music wasn't as solid. But I like looking at it. And they had like golden nuggets of like little scenes where it's like her and that little lizard. I freaking love that little lizard. Platinum says, tonight Cat's piece will be on a post-it note.
She does have traditions to keep.
I can do 2 pieces. Will you get the big one or the little one? On my fabled post-it notes.
That'd be funny if that's the one thing you're like always famous for.
The post-its. Post-it needs to sponsor me, man. Kevin says, haven't seen any of the Frozen movies. Can't say I missed anything. It's like it goes back and forth. I think it's really cute. Jet says, I know Cat likes them posties.
Posties.
Patang says, got back from getting some figures. I hope to get signed when I go to Fan Expo and steal SidCon. Cool. I'm always nervous to bring like an actual like statue to get signed because I'm like, I don't want to bust my statue.
Yeah, I found out recently I'm going to be going to Salt Lake City in September. So I'm going to be over, I don't know if Fan X is next to anybody who happens to be watching, but I will be at Fan X in Salt Lake City, Utah in September.
Yep, you're actually leaving the state for a convention.
I know.
But I think that's the only one this year.
As far as like far away shows,
Yeah, going to a different part of the country, yeah.
We have a lot of smaller shows that we've signed up for.
Yep.
And we're also going to be at Tidewater Comic Con. I forgot the date.
It's in June.
It's in June.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's the last weekend in June.
So Tidewater is a must. We'll definitely be at Tidewater.
Kevin Green says, post-tits.
I'm leaving some room down here. This is where Rogue is going to be kind of tied up.
But make sure, you can't touch her. Has to be the vines.
Oh yeah, it's going to be all vine action.
She needs a saddle of vines.
All vines, all the times.
Christy Hand saying, like, I gotta go big. I gotta do the 11 by 17s. It's like, I can't do it. I can't do them as fast. Chet says she's never done that, I don't think. Me and Platinum were just talking about Frozen. The production grandeur on the first was so much higher. They were just money grubbing in the second one. For the most part, yeah, because people just wanted more of Elsa. And now I'm just waiting where it's just like, they're gonna make a live action. They can't not make a live action because Elsa is so popular, and then they're making live actions of everything else. So Frozen is gonna end up in that pile. Although I don't know if they'll wait, because I think they're making all of those live action ones just to keep their intellectual property contracts up, not because they actually wanted to make a different movie. So I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. So Frozen has a while before that copyright is up, so they'll probably save that. Kevin says, bigger is better. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, Kevin says, no San Diego? Not this year.
Yeah, San Diego
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
We
San
don't
Diego.
have the money to facilitate that trip for this year.
Yeah, it might be a wash for this year.
Yeah.
We're already planning for the following year, but this year is looking shaky.
Yeah. But for 2026, the hope is to be back.
Better than ever.
Or to be like The Incredibles. It's bigger. It's better. Patang says the Fan Expo I'm going to is in Cleveland. Ooh, Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, we're starting to dip our toes back into the con circuit again. So every year, hopefully, we'll be able to add a few more shows to the list.
Let's see. Ken Zazer says, "Hey Bill, you gotta start doing figurines again. I just bought a new display case that needs stuff in it."
Oh, that's what I'm talking
Dude,
about.
you have no idea how much I've been telling him the same thing. Where it's like, dude, you gotta make more figures. But we have to find. It'll be a whole new thing finding a manufacturer, especially with everything that's about to go on. So I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm hoping that we'll be able to line up something. The way that the industry is right now, it's I'm kind of looking for people to partner with to bring out more action figures and stuff like that again. So that might take a little while before it comes out, but I'm definitely working on it. I might end up just partnering with somebody who knows how to 3D print.
yeah, there's a lot of that now.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, because I do miss designing action figures. I miss my figures, man.
Kevin Green says, "What? Hey, you better make it here. I want to say hi." Father?
Yeah.
Did you not hear me?
What'd you say? I was concentrating on the hairline. I thought you were answering.
You don't listen when I talk. Kevin Green says, "Hey, you better make it here. I want to say hi."
Oh, I definitely want to say hi too, man. I want to go. That's my pilgrimage every year. Trust me, if I don't go to San Diego, I'll just be at home, literally crying about it.
Yeah. Kevin agrees with me about the live action cash grabs. Chet says, "Ahem. Sell commissions. Ahem. Get to San Diego. Ahem." The amount of commissions that we would have to sell, it would be ridiculous. But then on top of that, it's just we don't have table space this year. That's our own anyway. So it would just be like it's a two birds, one stone of us being the birds of
Us being the birds.
Yeah, of just like no money, boom. Don't have a table, boom. So it's like we can't go. Not this year. But we will be bothering them all of this year so that we can go next year.
Oh yeah.
Ken Zazer, "You don't have money for San Diego? Shit! Get some commissions!" Kevin Green says, "Oh my, wow, I feel so empty without you there. But just think how many pieces I'll be picking up from you after such a delay. It'll be another boom pile."
Yeah, you'll have like the biggest pickup ever in history, in mouse history. Which that was actually like super fun. I really
Yeah,
liked
that
it.
was super cool. Platinum says, "Rogue has to be a willing player in this piece. Vines can't hold her. What a naughty X-Man." Patang says, wait. Bill, you can make figures? He has designed so many action figures that it's so awesome. You know how cool it was as a kid to be like, my dad makes action figures. Your dad doesn't make action figures.
Make all the action figures.
Yeah. Dad would draw it out like in a, just like, 2D, but just like doing the turnarounds and then send it to whichever toy company or manufacturer was needed it at the time. Because you did stuff for you did stuff for Shocker Toys too.
Yeah, we did it with Shocker Toys first. And the companies that we were working with are out in China. So I'll have to definitely be. Unfortunately, I'll be working with somebody new this time around because I don't have those '90s connections anymore. But we shall see. We shall see where it goes. All right, let me start some vines here before YouTube thinks that I'm drawing actual naked people.
Kenzader says, ooh, and Poison Ivy is snacking on a red vine. I don't know what that means. I'll leave that alone. Platinum says, if I win the Powerball or the Mega Millions, I will hire Bill and Kat as my private artists. Yes! That is what the industry needs, is patrons. Keeping artists as pets. Where it's just like, and then you check up on us like every once in a while. They're just like, did you make it's like,
like every once in a while.
And then you're just like, did you do the thing? And it's just like, no, but I built a helicopter. And you're just like, whoa, that's way cooler. Thank you, little weird artist that I keep. Dude, there's this one woman that I saw on Instagram where she's literally living that 1730s life. There's a very rich man that pays her to continuously just paint more like bigger and better portraits of his wife. And that's her bread and butter, and like that's how she makes all her money. She doesn't have to do anything else. And I'm just like, that's amazing.
There you go. Let me make sure I can get a little slightly better view of the canvas here.
And Christy Hunt says ditto. Platinum says the funny part is Bill is literally printing money right now. Does it all the time. Chet says, ahem, get back in Artist Alley. Ahem, more commissions. We can only draw but so fast. Kevin says, X-Men, where? All I see is XXX woman. Platinum says, you doing those poses, then selling them on the show is also a fan favorite way of handing over our hard-earned greenbacks. Kevin, he says, do vines have suckers?
Some do. Maybe these do. I don't know.
Ken Zazier is clarifying. A red vine is basically a Twizzler, but more popular in the Northeast. Oh, Twizzlers are like the jawbreakers of licorice. Okay.
Are like the jawbreakers of licorice.
Got it. Got it. Now I understand. Poison Ivy is the greenback one here. Platinum says they get soft if you hold them or suck on them. Ah, yes, heat.
Science. I know. I got the little music going on in my head.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm in an elevator for a long time, yeah.
the longest elevator ride ever. We're gonna be in this elevator for 2 hours while I finish this drawing.
Christopher Bouchard says artwork looks fantastic.
Thanks, dude. This is a cool idea, guys. This is I like what you guys came up with. This is good. This is good.
Chet says I would have Poison Ivy having Rogue in an ivy collar and an ivy chain with a tight pulling her back a little bit. Like
I like the idea.
Heal!
I got the little collar in there. get the little color. I'll ink it a little bit better once I get in there with the inks.
Mouth in your mouth, not your hand. Ken Zazer says, like Andy Samberg sang, Mr. Pibb and red vines equals crazy delicious.
I'll draw a lot more leaves in here too when I get into the inks. I want to make sure I get the pose in here good.
Oh, I forgot my chair was like up high because I was doing.
It's like, whoa!
I was doing schoolwork earlier, so I put my chair up high so I could type easier.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, my foot was going for the floor, and I was like, whoa! I was dangling.
It's like, oh god!
I was dangling. I could just make my whole desk lower, but why would I do that? Why would I make it easier for myself? Oh, I know why I put my desk up a little higher.
Hmm.
Waffle wanted to be on my lap, so I had to make my desk a little higher so he could fit like underneath the desk on my lap.
Yeah.
He wouldn't.
He is a spoiled little guy.
So that his face wouldn't get decked by the desk. Like go boom. The tank says, all I see is Harley in the background, tied up in vines and sad she's missing out on the fun. Ken Zazer says, haha, you should draw bush.
Yeah.
I'm 12. Ken, but Adam threw it on the ground. Fatang says, strung upside down. Like she's like, no! I'm missing out! Kevin Green, we've got Bush. No, I don't get the reference. I don't know exactly what it's from, but I understand what's being insinuated, I think.
She's not a 70s girl. Not like us. And not that we're 70s girls, but
It's like, yeah, you're not a 70s girl either.
let's see, let me put the little thing here. There we go. Got some little composition going here. Got a framer just right between these here leaves. There we go.
Platinum says, but he could also just draw one because plants.
Plants give me a license.
Here's a license to draw a bush.
Yes.
Kevin Green says, Bill, you need to let Kat watch The Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's
My gosh, I should
actually-
actually make like a running Google Doc that
Mhm.
people can submit to, being just
Yeah.
like, has Kat seen this movie? And it just adds it to the Google Doc.
Yeah, because we have so many good freaking like 80s references and 90s references. Let me see. I think I want to take her shoulder just a little bit here. There we go. That would be better. I don't want to bust her shoulder.
No, she just got a she's really strong. It's the muscles.
It's the muscles?
Yeah. The muscles. I've always had to say it that way so I can spell it right. Muscles. Okay, I got it.
You know, you made that little joke about Harley being tied up in the background.
She gotta be upside down.
Upside down?
Upside down.
All right, upside down it is.
Comically upside down. Just be like, ah! You know, as she does.
Upside down it is. All right, let me get her face drawn in here. This will be funny.
Yeah, and then her pigtails are just like, ah!
I don't know if I want her pigtails or if I want her wearing the mask, so that way the big things are hanging off. Like
Oh
upside down.
yeah, the jester hat.
Yeah, the jester hat. Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is, to me, it's still pigtails. Because it's like, that. I feel like that's a big reason she has the pigtails is to homage to the jester hat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Along with that, it just makes her adorable. Ken Albury's in the chat. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, what's up, my friend?
Hello. Platinum says, one of my favorite quotes is in the Hot Dog the movie. Ever seen?
You said Hot Dog the movie?
Yeah. I've never seen that.
No, you haven't seen that.
I haven't.
And it's been so long since I've seen it that I have zero memory of Hot Dog the movie.
Platinum
Well,
says,
tell me the quote though, because
well, can't I just touch her? Ah. Batang says, I say Jester hat because I love her classic look.
yeah, there you go. Okay, Jester hat it is.
No, make her face like this. Where she's like, ah!
Yeah, I like that better. Yep, I like that better too.
Harley is a character where you can totally just be hilarious with her. Let's see. Chet says, Platt's drinking. He's putting up some weird things again. Ooh, I don't know how to say this username. You want to take a crack at it?
Vida Alte, how you doing, my friend?
Hello. Where are they from?
I'm so glad the internet makes the world a smaller place.
Did you hear me? Where are you from? That's so cool. I don't know that language. Ken Zazer says Hot Dog the movie is one in a long line of 80s ski movies where boobs reign supreme. The 80s was full of that. You only just want to touch her? You limit yourself. Platinum says, it was about skiing, and the villain claims the middle to ski in and says, you can ski on this side or on that side, but I ski here, right in the middle. Some person says, make up the pronunciation. No, I don't want to make up the pronunciation. I'm just gonna sound like a fool. Mighty Geek says, I thought Kat was the responsible adult here. I'm like a baby adult, so I've only been an adult for like a few years.
She's an adult in training.
Thank you, some person. That's why you have a wrench. Platinum says, the hero bends over and says, and you can kiss my ass not on this side and that side, but you're right in the middle. That sounds like such just nonsense. My brain had, but at least I'll know that going in. Kevin, ski left side, okay. Ski right side, okay. Ski in the middle, squish, like grape. Yes, the boob physics, thank you. Ooh, the wind.
I hear the wind outside. Oh my god, dude.
I hope you guys can't hear the wind, because it's loud. Ooh, that would be cool. Oh, that would be close, because it did sound it sounds pretty close to Spanish, but not quite Spanish, which is what Portuguese is. Portuguese is super close. Mighty Geek says Cat is more responsible than the rest of us. If we take this whole chat and squish it together, we're almost one cat of responsibility. Some person says, I never saw Hot Dog the movie, but I did see Hamburger University. I feel like there's a theme here.
I feel like there's something going on.
There's
Yes.
something happening. Okay, Platinum. Cat, ask Bill, what the fuck is a Chinese downhill?
All right, you got me on that one, but it sounds funny.
Oh, so you don't know?
I know. Why do I feel like it is something that I know that's only escaped my field of vision?
As Ken says, "Ba-dum-ts." Kevin says, boob physics are the breast.
Yes.
Some person says the real 80s movies, Cat. Mega cheese comedy. Well, everybody that was born in the 80s, influenced by all of that comedy, grew up and then made all of my children's TV shows that are so heavily 80s coded.
They are. There's
so much 80s residue on everything that I watched as a kid.
Influenced a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Seriously, guys, if you can't hear that wind, it's
Yeah.
literally shaking my window.
It sounds like there should be a hurricane outside, but there isn't. I'm just like, what? Why? Why is there so much wind?
Yeah, it's like there's a hurricane outside, for sure. It's like,
It was in Hot Dog movie. Not the wind, but the best ski movie was Better Off Dead, no question.
Better Off Dead is a classic forever. I want my $2.
That's exactly what Kevin said. All I know is that I want my $2. Oh my goodness, is that the one you were talking to me about? Where that one kid
Yeah.
for the newspaper?
The newspaper.
That
guy.
one?
Yeah.
So that one's called Better Off Dead?
Better Off Dead, yeah.
Okay. I'll write that down.
Write it down.
I want my $2.
I want my $2.
I do really love that trope of like somebody getting nerfed in the beginning and then they just are a constant thorn for the rest of the movie. Just like in The Office, where it's like, I want my stapler.
I want my stapler.
To the point where you burn down the building. I
Uh-huh.
want my stapler. Some person says, I have a feeling Bill saw all the 80s comedies just for the boobs. Dude,
Oh,
Dude,
sure.
when he
Absolutely.
started introducing 80s movies to me, it was a bit of a culture shock because even you forgot the 80s boobs. Where it's just like, it's like we're...
Well, I didn't realize how shocking it would be to you because movies
I
today-
never saw, never. Oh my goodness. It's like as every single like church auntie grabs their pearls and they're just like, oh,
and I'm just like, oh yeah, this has all kinds of boobs in
Yeah.
this movie.
yeah.
And it
then-
wasn't even like even some of the movies that are like PG-13 or whatever.
Yeah,
still
it's
had-
just like just full boob. And I'm just like,
still had some boobs
whoa.
in them.
And I'm just like, oh, this explains a lot to me.
Yeah, right. This is why it seems so normal for me.
Yeah, where I'm just like, oh, this was just totally like this was just normal in the 80s. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
okay.
like if you wanted to have like a cool character or like a dramatic something or other, it's like there was.
No, but even just like I think Pretty in Pink has a full boob.
Oh
like,
yeah, for
'cause,
sure.
she was in the locker room and it's just the hottest cheerleader walking by with the best boobs.
This is what I was raised on.
And I watched that and I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, bro. Mighty Geek says Bill was influenced by jiggle physics in the 70s.
Exactly.
And then in my TV shows, we didn't have the full boob anymore, but we had that. We had that TV show nipple, where it's like it's just in a thin T-shirt or a T-shirt where it's like she's obviously cold. So that's what we got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where it's just like, oh, she just has super hard nips through the shirt, but you can fully see the shape of everything.
But it's covered. It's in a T-shirt.
It's covered. Like
It's legal.
that's how they got around it. Yeah.
It's legal. It's legal.
Kevin Green says we can't hear the wind over your elevator music.
Well, that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah, I'm glad that's been that's good.
Because honestly, the wind is worrying me.
Where I'm just like, do I need to? But nothing's like shaking. It's just the window. So I'm just like, I think we're fine.
And there's no rain. I mean, it's just this really strong wind, just blowing everything around.
Yeah. I'd just be concerned on what the wind is blowing. So.
All right, I think we could probably start the little ticker on this one. This is basically how we're going here. So I'm going to add more branches and more vines in here when we get inking. Let me make sure I got her bangs where I want them to be. There you go.
Ken Zazer says, yeah, I heard Attack of the Killer Tomatoes cartoon was dripping with old man 80s references. Mighty Geek Studio says, Bill, explain jiggle physics to Kat.
Oh yeah, I've showed her Dead or Alive. The beginning of jiggle physics in video games was Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive for the PS2.
I wonder where I first saw like jiggle physics, like in that context. Now I gotta dig in my brain.
All right, so I've got this tree. Obviously Harley is tied up to the tree in the background. We got Poison Ivy in the front, and she's basically got Rogue right where she wants her. And of course, Batman is documenting everything from the background. I had to stick him back there. All right, so this is basically where this piece kind of sits until we start inking it. If anybody did want to bid on the piece, please do. Just include the word bid with your bid, which would be awesome. And then after we do our auction for this piece, then Cat Mouse is going to be doing the piece. So we got our double header set up for the day. So this is section uno. I see Christy Hands in the house with 65, but Christopher Bouchard, my good friend, you got 80. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. I'll write this down on the side so we don't have to scroll back up.
I'm scrolling through. Dango Solas is in this other awful show somehow.
Fatang, I see your bid for 69. I'm sorry it's too late, but 69 is always a hilarious bid.
Okay, I'm scrolling down. Christy Hand, 65.
All right, Cat's catching
Fatang,
up.
69.
Cat's catching up.
I was trying to catch up.
Yeah, I'll put it sideways because I got
Misty Hand says 84.
I got the ticker tape. There we go. I'll put it like this. It looks even more pornish. Put it. There you go. I'll put it this way. Here we go. Christy Hen with 84. Awesome, dude. Thanks so much, man.
Kevin says, what is this? That's my other bid. The person says, I think up to 5 was the limit for the Police Academy sequels.
Yeah, my goodness. It was going to be crazy, right?
Christopher Bouchard says, bid 100.
Awesome, dude. Thanks so much, dude. 100 for Christopher Bouchard. This is going to go until 10:55. So we got 4 more minutes on this one.
10:50.
10:50. So 10:55. So we got 4 more minutes. Again, that'd be 3:50. I like the way Harley's hanging upside down there. That was a good idea.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Yeah, I'm glad that we put her upside down. That's more fun. Down Go Solo is asking, gonna be inked? And yes, it is, my good friend. Yeah, we're gonna do full inks on this one after the show. So whoever wins the piece, and also whoever wins the piece, you'll have the option. See, when I ink these, I'll ink it just like this in this safe for work version of it. and then we'll add some digital colors and we'll post it on our Patreon page, our secret Patreon page. And then I'll have a modded version of it. It'll be digitally not safe for work on the Patreon page. So it'll be like 2 different versions. But whoever wins the piece, if you do want me to ink the original as the not safe for work version of the piece, I'll do that, and then I can just add on clothing for the other version digitally. Then, so it'll be completely up to whoever wins the piece tonight. I see Christy Hands in the house with 104. Thanks so much, dude.
104. Get it.
It is 10:53, so we got 2 more minutes.
Bit 105. Christy.
105 from Christopher. Thanks so much, dude. Again, this piece is, wait for it, savage.
The Chris's are at it.
It's the battle of the Chris's tonight, ladies and gentlemen. One more minute left on the clock, and then I'll be doing a 10-second countdown with the keyboard, because I know that there's always a delay with my voice. That's just the nature of broadcasting. Yeah. So
we got 107.
So as soon as when I start to count down, I just type in 10-second countdown as soon as the field clears and allows me to type in the next number, and then we do our 10-second countdown. So we've got less than a minute left, and we'll start our countdown. I see Christopher Bouchard's in the room with 110. Thanks, dude.
We got 111.
Christy Ann says 111. It's mine, my friend. It's mine. Almost time for 10-second countdown. I'll let Kat monitor that while I type in the old 10 numbers, looking like the count from Sesame Street.
Ken Zazer says, I wish I could reply with a popcorn eating meme. Which Chris won't miss.
All right, everybody. The 10-second countdown is going to start. So 9. Is the field going to clear for me? There you go. 8. As soon as it lets me type it in, I'll put it in. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. My goodness, would you please clear? Clear.
Ken Zazer says, whoever wins, I hope it's Chris.
1. And I'm going to type in a 000 to mark it as sold. Then we'll scroll up, make sure we got who we got.
Yep, we got Chris Dehan, 111.
Chris Dehan in the room. Please, everybody, congratulate Chris Dehan, 111, friend. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
And you can let me know. You can actually let me know in the comments right now if you want the original ink to be inked up as the not safe for work version or the safe for work version, and we will go from there. And I'll make sure to put a note on the back of it so that way that's going to be good to go for you, dude. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah.
Platinum says congrats. Christopher Bouchard says congrats. Kevin says lucky Chris. Ken Zazer. Now you can go buy plane tickets to San Diego.
Oh my goodness. Go Dirty Chris.
Yeah. Excellent. Thanks so much, dude. Awesome. That was fun. Battle of the Chris's tonight, my friends. All right, I'm going to put a note on the back of this that this belongs to you, my friend.
Nice. That turned out to be a cute piece. There was one extra thing for that piece before you started counting down.
Uh-huh.
It was Harley could use a waffle sidekick in a Harley Quinn costume. He's already got the ears for it.
He does have the ears for it. let's see. I'm making sure I'm scrolling the comments to see, make sure that Chris would like it inked in either the safe for work or the not safe for work version of it. I'm assuming not safe for work. I think most of us always like to pick that. It's always more fun. Down Go Solo is asking me if I've ever done a New Mutants piece. You know what? It's been forever, but yeah, a long time ago. But I have not drawn a New Mutants in quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna hand chat over to you for a minute. I need some papier.
Okay.
I need some papel.
All good. All good. I'm going to set this right here for a second.
Did you cut more paper?
Ken says, congrats to Chris. Awesome, awesome. Did I cut more paper?
Yeah.
You want 11/17?
Yeah, the people want what they want.
The people want me. Actually, I got a sheet of paper right here. Look at this fresh sheet of paper.
Thank you.
Here we go. I'll save this right here. Okay, now I'm back. I was giving the cat a fresh sheet of studio papier.
I was just like, oh no. I haven't been using 11/17 paper recently.
Christopher Bouchard says, congrats again and enjoy the arts and artwork from Bill. Thanks so much, dude. Down Go Solo says, always next week, Bill. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, if we can put together some New Mutants one of these weekends. That could be a fun thing. Might end up, maybe I could draw magic. Maybe I can draw some of those. You know, it's like, I remember, gosh, it's been so long since I was collecting New Mutants. It was a lot of fun, dude. It was a lot of fun. Some of those characters would be a lot of fun to draw for sure. It's cool. Christy Ann says, I'll go with Kevin's suggestion. Very, very good. I'm gonna go back up here. I'm gonna see.
You're just like, what was Kevin's suggestion?
What was Kevin's suggestion? Yes, Kevin. I know exactly what Kevin said. Not safe for work for the win. That's excellent, Chris. All right, man. I got a note on the back of this, so I know exactly how to ink it for you. You have your own drawer here in the studio with some goodies, so I'm gonna make sure that this stays safe in there, and we'll definitely be in touch. For anybody who is tuning in for the first time, just so you know how things work, and maybe you're not bidding because maybe you don't know how the bidding works or anything like that. Basically, whoever wins the bid for the evening, we just take PayPal at the end of the thing, and you send your PayPal. For me, you send your PayPal to this address, billmossart@gmail.com. And then coming up next for Kat's piece, when Kat auctions off her piece at the end of the second hour, you'll be sending your PayPal to catmouseart@gmail.com. So I know everybody here already knows that, but anybody watching the show for the first time, that way you kind of get a little handle for how things.
How we do things around here.
Yeah, how we do things around here. You know what I'm saying? Some person says, wrecked, a cruel beginning. Follow along as young Gertrude attempts to clear her path of redemption with unhinged barbarism. Thank you for the reference, my friend. It's Down Goes Solo's book. Got you. Christy Hen says, I already got there. Some person said Bill Moss's site of artistic wonders and smut. Free comics in the store, billmoss.com. In fact, that is true. Thanks for sharing those, my friend. Thanks for using the wrench power for good.
Let's see. Now I'm here.
Now Kat is here, so we're gonna be tossing some
With a
ideas.
blank sheet of paper, my friends.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to Kat and throw some ideas back and forth at Kat for hour 2 of our double header.
Oh no!
Tonight.
It's just, let's see. Platinum says, Kigero or Eve are my humble suggestions. And I do like those suggestions a lot.
Very good suggestions. Down Goes Solo. Kat is auctioning 1, 2.
Yes, I am.
Yes, indeed. In fact, Kat, if you want to
Kat has entered the ring.
can you make your screen big and mine small?
Yes, I can.
because I want to make sure that people know which one is being auctioned. Because I'm just putting some.
There we
There you go. I'm just
Hi.
putting some more inks on Chet's drawing, but I'm really paying attention to the chat more than drawing.
Yes, but mine will be auctioned too. And by popular demand, it's on an 11 by 17 piece of paper.
Excellent.
I can hear accounts being emptied. Oh, poor Corventus. Wait, there's an auction.
Corventus.
Ah!
Yeah,
Yep, we auction every single Saturday,
Yep.
10 p.m. to midnight-ish. It's like Dad'll do one piece, and now I'm gonna hop in and do one piece as well.
That's right. This is the cat mouse piece that we're starting right now. Suggestions are just starting to come in to give her some ideas, and she will see which ones stick in her brain and which ones make sense for the paper. And she'll let the spirit of the paper speak to
The
her.
spirit of the paper.
Mighty Geek says, let's give Kat a challenge. Some person says, I've been linking you in other streams, Bill. Oh, thank you, dude. That's much appreciated. I tell you, man, it's like we spend so much time in the actual drawing part that without your guys' help, giving us a little bit of reach and talking to others about us and spreading the good word,
Mhm.
that's what helps us so much. All right, Down Go Solo says, feeling left out, 60 bid for whatever Cat's drawing.
You're gonna make me cry.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. This is a live bid from Down Go Solo.
Let's see. So far, I'm going to start with Kikiro from Ninja Scroll. I'm going to start with her, and then we'll see how it grows.
Cool. That's
Because she's cute, and she's a cute little ninja. So
cool. So in between you talking and you drawing, I'll just keep on reading up some more chat.
yeah, your turn.
So that way, yeah. We take turns. We take turns helping each other out. So that way she can concentrate on drawing and she doesn't have to look up at the screen too often.
Platinum says, "Cat needs snack money." I do need snack money, man. I ran out of cookies.
All right. Some person says blank sheet of paper. Sold to Down Go Solo.
Sold. Oh,
This is making history here on the Weekly Mouse. We just sold a blank sheet of paper for $60. All right. If anybody wants to beat that.
Okay, I just had to adjust my chair real quick.
All right, Down Go Solo says, are you two going to Heroes? Unfortunately, we are not.
No, not this year.
Yeah, not this year. Hopefully next year.
Next year.
I do want to add a few more shows.
For this year, we are only doing shows that are either one-day shows or shows that we don't need hotels for, because we're just keeping overhead super duper low this year so we can catch up.
Yep,
But then next year, we should be able to start venturing out of our hidey hole. And
Yep.
Okay.
Corenta says, I never knew. That's cool. Mighty Geek says, Blade meets Nira X.
Ooh, Stellar Blade?
Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade?
Oh, well, no, I don't. Is it Stellar Blade or is it Blade?
I know, right? It's like, which blade?
Which blade?
There's too many blades now.
Which blade?
It could be which blade, but then it could also be freaking, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Daywalker Blade? It could be.
That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking Daywalker
I was
Blade.
thinking about Blade. Corventa says, whatever Cat's doing, would she color it?
For $20 more, yes.
All right, she would.
It's like whatever the thing is,
Whatever it sells for. if
20
some-
more bucks and it's color.
if somebody throws in 20 more bucks,
I'll color the whole thing.
she'll color. She'll actually add color. And this is only because Corventus is asking her.
Yes.
Excellent. Some person says, look at that. They both like using cheap pencils. Cat uses a big disposable mechanical pencil, and Bill uses a Walmart pencil. Oh my
Yeah.
God, dude. You knew that was a
Yeah.
Walmart pencil?
Well, yeah, it's like, it says it right there,
I've been
yeah.
called out. Mine doesn't say Walmart. It looks fancier. It looks fancier than Walmart.
It's
Yeah,
like I could pull out, I could pull out.
Walmart says.
It's like I do use these sometimes, and then I have my
Yeah, every once in a while I break out the actual artist
I
pencil.
am.
I like
it's like I also have these where it's like I have my blue line and my graphite, but
got
especially
called out.
for here where I want to do something like really really fast, this has been the best thing. And honestly, the lead is exactly the same. So it's all about what feel I'm going for.
It's all about what's in your soul. They got me good. Dago Solo says, "Too bad. It is a great show. We do want to add it though in the future. It's just not going to be this year. This year we're dipping our toes in the pool slowly, so that way we can catch up with all of our deadlines and make sure we get all these commissions caught up and get our travel budget situated." And yeah, I'm looking forward to adding a lot more shows back into the swing of things again.
Especially since I'm hailing to be the responsible one. I'm just like, hey, we need to have a little bit of a travel budget before we just head out there.
Yeah, she's the left brain portion of our team. So Chris Dehan says, some person cat should still sign the blank page though.
I know, right? I'll just flip it over and just be like, woo!
Dago Solo does say both blades. Make room for both blades.
Just all the blades. Daywalker blade, yeah!
Mighty D says Daywalker blade. Dago Solo says that's a steal. Corventus is like, ugh. Ken Zazer says Zorro, the gay blade. Dago Solo says, same deal for all of us. Yes, that'll be an across the board thing. We both do that. So, like, I included inking with the piece that we auctioned off, the first piece that I did. Her piece includes inking with whatever it sells for. Mm-hmm. However, whatever amount it does sell for, if you add 20 onto that, then she will add color. So that's going to be tonight's Cat Mouse special.
Fresh out the presses.
So a person says, I figured it out through deductive reasoning, Bill. You've told me several times. I keep on forgetting that I'm revealing my secrets to people. I forget who I tell, like, I get Walmart pencils. The color pencils, except for the black color pencils and the white color pencils, I mostly use those little cheap Walmart colored pencils for all the other colors and stuff, for touching up and stuff. They seem to do the job just fine.
I know, right? Like wax is wax.
Kevin says, Beyblade? one of the TV Ginsu blades? But wait, there's more! Mighty Geek says, there are worse things than vampires. This is true. Dago Solo, only 20? I thought she said 24.
Auction special, just for you guys.
Just for you guys. Kevin says, one thing about Santa Carla, I'm sorry. What, are you saying Santa Clara? You used to spell Carla? I said Carla. I can never stomach all the damn vampires. Oh, yeah, the show with Timothy Olyphant, right?
Oliphant?
Olyphant. Olyphant or Olyphant?
I don't know.
Timothy Olyphant.
I'm just doing word association here.
He's one of my favorite actors, but, I do have a hard time with his last name. Well, you know what? Willem Dafoe, he, in an interview, is like, my last name is not pronounced Dafoe. It's just that everybody pronounced it that way, and he stuck with it. Mm-hmm. So
how is it actually?
He has a recording of him as a young man trying out for like one of his first roles ever, and everybody's introducing themselves. So when they get to him, he's like, "Yes, my name is Willem Dafoe," and I'm just like, oh, son of a bitch. It's worse than Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Because Gadot, I don't know, man. I would stick with Gadot if I was her.
Oh yeah. Well, same thing with Ariana Grande, where it's just like it's Grandy.
Grandy. That doesn't sound right.
But even with us, it's just like it's like Grandpa, because he's a military man. He's like Mouse, and I'm just like, it's German. It's Mouse.
It's Mouse. It's Mouse. But it works better for us being Mouse. So I see some person says Frazetta used Mickey Mouse watercolors. Hell yeah. And if good enough for Frazetta, it's definitely good enough for me, my friend. Dago Solo says, shocked the Chris's aren't fighting me for this yet. The Chris's did have a mighty battle. It was great. It was a great and mighty battle.
They're regrouping.
Mighty Geek says, that's the Lost Boys. Lost Boys. Yeah. Kevin says, no, the Lost Boys. That was the final quote from Grandpa. in The Lost Boys. Down Goes Solo says, you're making me want to give The Lighthouse a 1,000th watch. You know, that's another movie that I'm going to try and get Kat to watch here pretty soon. It's The Lighthouse.
What's that one about?
The Lighthouse is a movie that stars Batman and the Green Goblin.
Which Batman?
The new Batman. The sparkly Twilight Batman.
Oh, okay.
Robert Pattinson.
Yes, there we go. I knew, but I couldn't say. I couldn't get his name
I
either.
wanted to give you clues before actually just saying it. But it is a twisted little movie. It's very twisted.
I think I remember hearing about it.
It's great. It's in black and white. It's just the two of them on the lighthouse island going
Bananas.
just fucking nuts. Yeah, just bananas. They're going BANANANANAS.
Fantastic.
It's good stuff. Kevin says Gal Gadot as the Wicked Queen. Now, why is she jealous of Snow White? She's so much more. Yeah, that casting is odd. But I question a lot of casting in some movies lately. Last couple
It's like
of
what we
years
talked
ago.
about before. It was just a cash grab.
Yeah.
A cash grab, and they needed the properties were about to go into public domain. So in order to keep the property out of the public domain, they got to make a new thing with it. So
Crazy.
that's what they did.
It's crazy. Ken says, I hate vampire movies. They suck! You get 2 points.
You, sir.
Some person agrees Lighthouse is pure insanity. Yes. And perfect insanity. I agree with that too. It's a good film. It's a good film, but it is bananas. Down Goes Solo. It's Egger's best. I want to direct at some point. One day I will make films, my friend. One day. Corventa says, I'm going for it. Some exposed nipples on the table? Or risque? Well, for the sake of YouTube, whatever she draws has got to be safe for work as far as when we're live.
Oh yeah, and then whoever wins, you can let me know.
Yeah, exactly. So whoever wins the piece, if you want to modify it a little bit and make it not safe for work, that's totally what we're doing. But as far as during the show, it'll be safe for work for during the broadcast. Corventa says mermaids just came to my mind, Kat.
You know I always like drawing mermaids.
Yeah, mermaids are always good. Some person says going bonkers is one of my favorite phrases. Down Goes Solo says even near dark at Ken Caesar. Okay, yeah. Best so far, yep. Kevin says, hey, they can show nipples on the live stream. Buttery nipples. Technically, they all suck. Kevin says it's a drink, so they can get away with it. Yeah, this is true. Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, yep, this is true. She's not a bartender.
Let's see. We still have absolutely plenty of paper to put other characters on here.
This is true. This is true. And remember, this is a tight to loose pencil layout of what you're going to be getting. But when you do receive it, whoever wins this piece, it is going to be fully inked. And if you want it in color, you just need to add an extra 20, and Kat will give it to you in full color. Some person is asking, what is the drawing of?
So far, this is oh my goodness, her name. Kigero from Ninja Scroll right now, but I want to put somebody in front of her and behind her. So
Yeah, I like the way she looks. She's a cool character.
Let's see.
That big dude that she fights in Ninja Scroll, he's got the double-bladed sword, kind of like the way Thanos has got a double-bladed sword.
Mm-hmm.
And he throws it, it spins, and it comes back to him like a boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
It's dope.
Yeah, and my sketches usually take a bit longer than Dad. He's way faster than I am. He's way faster than me.
Well, that's why parts of your pencil sketch will be pretty tight,
Mhm.
and then parts of it will be really loose. Is that way you know the position of the characters. That way, whoever wins the piece knows generally the position.
Oh yeah, I understand the
what's
method. I'm just
Yeah.
I don't got the I don't have the experience, my man.
It's looking good.
It's okay.
Dango Solo says, nobody at my job would mind. Go wild. Platinum says, you can also see Kagero's parts in the movie. Yes, this is a fun fact. Yeah, the big dude that she fights with the sword, he sees to it. Ken says, DGS works for Pornhub?
I don't know what that means.
Dango Solo. Okay, I got it.
Uh-huh.
Kevin says, tight to loose? I see what you did there. Some person says, other than Funny Farm, there's also a booby hatch, as in you guys are going to be put away in the booby hatch. I heard it in the old movie. Dango Solo says, what are you working on, Bill? Well, I was reading the comments and making sure I get them up on the screen. Actually, has been taking up my time, which is the reason that we wanted to team up for the live streams. So that way, while one of us is drawing, the other one can actually be doing all the buttons. But this piece right here happens to be Chet's Thalia Purgatory piece. So I was adding some more inks to it. And put it a little closer to the camera so that way my screen's real tiny. This isn't part of the auction, so I want to make sure Cat's screen is big. Other than that, this past week we didn't work on too many of the commissions because we're finishing a graphic novel for a company called Storyboard out of LA. It's like a 200-page thing. Kat was coloring like 210 pages that she finally finished. Amazing. She's such a fast colorist. And I'm still lettering the book. I'll be done in the next day or two. And then after that, we get right back on new and current things. The new thing that I'm going to be working on right now over the next, today's Saturday. Probably by Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to start working on the NECA X Dark Seas #3 for Committed Comics. And I'm hoping, I'll give you guys a scoop. I'm hoping to actually launch that Kickstarter. Let me see here if I have a date. It might be as soon as towards the end of March, which is this month. Holy crap!
Yes, it's the 1st. Oh my goodness, you said that to me this morning, and I was just like, "What?"
I know, right?
Yeah, because I forgot that February is a shorter month.
Yeah. February ending as fast as it did was. Kevin is asking, how graphic is it? How graphic is...
How graphic is the graphic novel?
How graphic is... What?
The graphic novel you keep talking about.
Oh, the graphic novel? Oh, it's very graphic.
It's full of pictures.
It's full of pictures. I'm not allowed to talk about it, but it's a straightforward general audience book. So it's not graphic in all of the ways that we're thinking. But it is graphic in the sense that it contains graphics.
Right.
Dango Solos as asking who is the publisher.
First Comics.
Well, the publisher of Zen is First Comics. The publisher.
Yeah, but Ken is all up in it, so he's proofreading everything. So I'm assuming it's going through.
I don't know. I don't even know if we're allowed to say that.
Well,
it's not for us to say.
We're not talking about the title of the thing, but it's like the dude wants to pitch it as a movie at some point. So it's like can't really talk about it more than that. But
no, can't really say very much. So Platinum says, I got 2 sketches from you and 2 from Kat from Club Corrupt, from the Club Corrupt book. How's that coming along? It's coming along.
You talk to him.
It's coming along slower than I wanted it to. That's for sure. It should have been done already. It should have been done a while back. But we're fulfilling the Zen Bounty Wars #1 book this week and next week. And as soon as the last Zen book is out the door, we're going to start fulfilling what's left on the Club Corrupt book, which is the most of the books. Actually, all the books that we have left are the ones that include sketches. So we're talking about hopefully, well, end of March. It's like end of March is going to be a lot of things. Some person is asking, Kat is color coordinated with her drawing supplies and desk area.
Yeah, they saw me put my keyboard over here. So.
Yeah, her desk area is actually quite nice.
And it's just like my little thing. It's also green, yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
I like green and blue.
She has a very pleasant corner to work in. Kevin is saying I'm in the same boat, Platinum. Yes, indeed. Christopher Bouchard says, Bill, I sent you a commission request and sent payment now. Okay, awesome. I'll make sure to look at that in just a moment. I'll see the thing here. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I see it right here. Awesome, dude. And I'll let you back on that one after the show. But I see that you sent the PayPal over, and I saw that you have some instructions there. So very, very good. All good, my friend. Thank you. Platinum says, I feel like we got jumped over. I got tread marks on my back. No. Chet says, you didn't get jumped over. Still have mine in weight as well. It's true. Yeah, Chet's actually got quite a few pieces. And they're on the Chet shelf. I've got them right here. And I got to keep on putting these inks on here so we can finish them up. He's going to be good. Ken says, hey, I have an idea that goes all the way back to early 2020. So don't have to feel so bad, Platinum. This is true. It's we juggle things around a little bit. Try to hit the ones that we're really inspired to hit first, because I definitely want to give everybody my best, you know. So we try to juggle things around as best we can. Town goes solo. Damn, Chet's got his own shelf. Chet has a shelf and 2 drawers, my friend.
Yes, he does.
He does. There are actually a couple people in the chat with us tonight who have their own drawers here in the studio, with a post-it note that shows their name upon the drawer. Nothing else is allowed in those drawers. It is only for them.
Oh yeah, and then I have my crazy ergonomic mouse that is like up like this instead of like this.
I tried to use her mouse. It's crazy. I can't use her mouse.
Well, yeah, it's like you gotta get used to it, bro.
It's too weird, man. It's too weird.
Yeah, but I was getting freaking carpal tunnel, man.
Yeah, we can't have you getting that. Platinum says it's a 3-wing circus at the Mouse House. It kind of is. But you know what? We live for you guys. So we're gonna keep on circusing this thing and making sure we give everybody our best always. Kevin says he does, but I can't say I have ever seen it, much less my own drawer. You know, Kevin does have his own drawer. In fact, Kevin has, oh my God, you have 2 drawers. Because Kevin actually has an acrylic painting here too. And he has an action figure as well as artwork. Kevin needed more space. Some person says someday Ken will get an engraved plaque for his drawer. Ken does have his own drawer here. This is true. Chet says, Bill, Show some of my art on the list. I'll get up in just a
The
moment.
list.
Yeah, I'll get up in just a moment. I'll grab just some of it, so that way you guys. And this is just a portion. There's like 2 stacks of sketch covers too. There's a lot of things going on. Ken says, "Yeah, Platt. Most of us have a commission or 10 waiting for a while." Christiane says, "You got a list?"
A list.
Yeah, it's a legit list. Kevin says, "Oh, geez, I forgot about those. Wow." That's right, yeah. All right, let me, I'll step away for just a second. Let me get some of Chet's goodies. So that way you guys can get a little look at some of the things he's got going on in the House of Mouse. I'll grab this stuff off the shelf first. All right, hear that wind out there.
No one else can hear it, Dad.
No, nobody else can hear the wind, which is a good thing. This is kind of scary. I'm just going to start in the small window here. I'm just going to start just laying down some things that he's got here. First of all, got ideas and notes. Uh-oh, I dropped the Post-it. That's going to be lost
No,
forever
the
now.
notes.
Can't lose the notes. All right, so I got that. There's a blank sheet of paper. There's not much on that one. There we go. Make sure the camera focuses on that. Let me set this Post-it note over here. Make sure I got everything intricately organized on the shelf, Chet. You're making me move it around. You're gonna make me lose stuff. All right, so I've got Thalia kind of having a little nightmare situation here with Nera X. Let's see, I've got some notes here. I've got a huge piece with 4 characters with Thalia, Nera, Evil Nera. Here we got this cool Thalia piece that we're still working on. We've got more list. Got a lot of things going on, brother. And here we've got, this is our big Thanksgiving piece. This is scheduled to be done by next Thanksgiving. That was a cat piece that you bought at auction. Got some more notes. I got Evil Nera, but kind of like geisha style, kind of like chilling. Got more notes. Got this cool Thalia piece. And then we've got the Christmas triptych. I tell you, man, for next Christmas and for next Thanksgiving, it's gonna be nuts, man. It's like we're gonna have so much cool artwork. Got Thalia just chilling out. Still gotta fill this piece with a lot of characters. And you can just imagine how much these are gonna be, because these are gonna be full of characters. There's gonna be so many characters on this page. All right, so let me put these back on the shelf so it stays safe. You're gonna make me disorganize all of your stuff, and then it's gonna take longer. Let me see where we were here. An exclusive list. Let's see. Ken says I got a drawer there somewhere too. Yes, you do, my friend. Ken has his own drawer. Kevin says sometimes it feels a bit elusive. Platinum says it's a fluid, kind of wibbly wobbly list that bounces around like flubber. You know me too well. Some person says, is the list on cotton rag paper with a watermark? Only the best, my friend. The best Post-it notes. Chet says the only reason Kevin got his drawer was for the 100+ piece of original art. Oh, I'm telling you, yeah, your drawer added up for the year, and then Kevin came to San Diego Comic-Con last year and picked everything up all at one time. 100+ pieces of artwork. It was a Comic-Con world record. Christopher Bouchard says, awesome artwork, Cat. Awesome. Christopher Bouchard likes what you got going on.
Thank you.
Kevin grins at Chet. Yeah, Chet is giving me a lot of motivation, man. He's making sure the studio stays alive, as are you all. Platinum says, once I hit the Powerball and hire Bill and Kat, he will finish the list before he starts my bidding. Wahaha. Dango Solo says, those are great. Thank you, dude. Awesome. Kevin says, some of that art sucks. Well, she is a vampire. You're correct. You're very correct. Chris Dehan says, Chet, that's who it was with the hundo pieces. No, it was the big pickup at San Diego Comic-Con. That was our good friend Kevin Green. That was Kevin. Dango Solo, going to publish any of those, Bill? Yes, yeah. A lot of them are earmarked for future books and future specials. The big Christmas piece is earmarked to be like a long poster because it's gonna be too much to fit into a book. I mean, I'll cut it up and I'll fit parts of it into a book. But I think we're gonna make a cool poster out of that one. Chet says I probably do have over 100 pieces. I believe you do. Some person says Kevin's art is measured in the thickness of the pile. Kevin says, as I say, some person is that bigger is better. Christiane says, so the 6 inches was a stack of original art. Dango Solo says that's some collection. Awesome. Some person says that drawing reminds me of Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that. I love that face.
Thank you.
It's looking good. Ken says, I had a big haul sent to me a few months ago, but nowhere near Kevin's. But it was a big haul, my friend. It was a big haul. I tell you, man, you guys keep the studio alive. I think we're building some good legacy. And it's like, and the books that we're going to be coming out with that actually has all the artwork in it. It's like, oh, dude, I'm very excited. Super excited. Platinum says we all need to get together and weigh our stacks. Mine's heavy. Sheesh. Kevin says, I want to see that big haul. I'll make sure I flatten these out here. Make sure I can't lose any of my notes. Then I'll be lost. There we go. Keep it all together. I love this Thalia with the Gothic organ thing going on.
Oh yeah, that one's super cool.
Well, I know that Down Goes Solo has a pre-bid that's already in for 60. Mm-hmm. If anybody wanted to out pre-bid him.
Out pre-bid, oh my goodness.
I'm not going to put up the ticker for a little while yet. Still got plenty of time. Still got plenty
of time to figure this out. Yeah, just like any girl with like big curly hair and a big hat, she's like, it's Carmen Sandiego.
It's Carmen Sandiego.
That's how it always feels though.
Now, Down Goes Solo is asking, are you pretty much always taking commissions?
Yes, unless stated otherwise.
Yes, this is true. We are always adding new people onto the lists. onto the line, we're always very plain and very transparent about the fact that the list is long. So getting on the list when you can is always a good idea, just because if you wait later on, the line just might get longer, and it just takes longer to reach your piece. So we do keep on adding new people onto the list, and we do different things like what we're doing tonight. It's like we just put everything down, and we make time to do stuff. Either we're at a convention or like we're doing our live stream tonight. So that way you can actually get something tonight, like right on the spot. But yeah, we're always adding more people onto the list, but it's, the list is long. Sometimes we can juggle things in between the book deadlines and get some of the single pieces done a little bit quicker. And sometimes you're more inspired, depending on how you feel. That's like you got the energy to draw a couple extra pieces late at night, make a little bit more progress. But we're always adding onto the list. So it's anytime that you want to send us an email or send a note or whatever, and ask about getting onto the list. Totally cool. Dango Solo is asking, what size are you drawing on, Kat?
I am drawing on 11 by 17 paper today.
By
popular demand.
So standard comic book size paper tonight. Christy Hans is asking, could you post any of the big haul, Ken? So Ken, you're gonna have to post some of the haul. You have to post some of your stuff. And if you do post it, share it onto my page. I always love to share some of the artwork again, so that people see what you got. Dango Solo says, do you work together on pieces?
Yes, we do. Just not very often anymore.
Not all the time, but if we have
Not
an
all the time,
opportunity, when we have the opportunity to do it, yeah, we love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We just always haven't had the time lately.
Yeah, she's been busy doing her things, and I've been busy doing my things. But whenever we get a request for that, or we have time, or we got a special project or something, we like working on a piece together, for sure. Some person says you need a giant LED screen with the list on it, so you can point at it when people ask.
It's like you can reference here.
I know. I would like to have a gigantic screen where it's just like, all right, where am I on the list? I can just see it on the wall. That just makes it easy for me. Kevin is asking, it's a long list. The 8-year-old is speaking here. How long is it? There are people that tell me straight up, don't worry about getting it done within a certain amount of time, and they don't mind being pushed a little bit further back on the list. And some people pay a little extra because they need it for an event, or they need it for some kind of deadline, or they just don't want to wait. They'll pay extra to get pushed up on the list. And so how long it is, it's actually quite long. It's months and months long. And we're doing pretty good. Last year, it was actually too long. It was way too long.
Yeah.
And we've done a very, very good job of whittling it down to a manageable amount. But it's still like, I have pieces that are due, like in a couple of weeks to a couple of months, and I've got pieces that are due in like 6 months. So they're kind of spread out, and the list is quite long. It just depends on when you get on the list. Getting on the list is better sooner than later, so that way it doesn't get worse. Ken says Bill has all of them on digital. He's always had my go ahead to post any of them. Go nuts, Bill! Yeah, I'll definitely have to take some time to post some more of it. This is very, very true. Very true. Ken says I just sent him a picture of the Solace cover that could go up. This is true. I might put that up on the Patreon sometime this week. Solace was a pretty popular, not safe for work book. I think we had a pretty good readership for that. Christy Hen says, Ken, does Bill have enough Post-it notes, though? Never. We never have enough Post-it notes. Kat keeps on drawing on them and selling them. Platinum says, never seen Kat's power button before, but there it is.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
See?
Yeah. And then you too.
She is activated.
You too. Hold it. You too. Hold on.
Form Voltron.
Hold on. Yeah, there we
There
go.
you go. There you go.
Yeah, it's our family tattoo.
It's
Yeah.
our family tattoo. Kat's mom also has one.
Yes. I got her to do it. I peer pressured her.
Yeah, it was a family event. Ken Xavier says, I run a Reddit group for Nero X and I post there. Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's so cool.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know that. Kevin says, send the link. Some person says, it must be a girthy list. It's got some girth. But thank God it has girth. I don't like running like behind so much, but I'm very, very grateful to everybody that it is a long list. Platinum says, how much is a little extra? Well, we can talk in private, my friend. You'll see how much I can be swindled for. And luckily, I mean, it's not like I'm doing things behind anybody's back. I let everybody know what's going on. Anytime my email address is an open door. Anytime people need an update or need to find out if it's going to take longer or whatnot, so I let everybody know what's going on. So everybody does know that some people get pushed up on the list and some people get pushed back on the list by request because they're not too worried about when they receive the artwork. So I'm very grateful to that because that makes it a little bit easier for me to juggle things and kind of keep things straight. Platinum says, I have never heard of this option. Chet, extra do what? Kevin says, I can be patient. You're awesome, Kevin. You're awesome, dude. You give me a lot of creative latitude and you're very patient with waiting on the pieces. And that just makes everything such, it makes it a pleasure to work on. It makes it a lot more fun to work on it when you don't feel that pressure. Platinum says, post them all, please. Some person says, Bill, how big is your Post-it supply? I have 3 small stacks.
Currently, yeah, I think it's 3 small stacks. Hold on. I think I have. It's just like, because for me, I'm just like, huh! And then, hold on.
Gotta have them.
And then it's just like, huh! There we go.
That's it.
That's my supply.
That's the cat supply. Kevin says, I will never forget how you showed the strength of jack shit. I'm glad you liked that because that was fun. That was a fun panel to draw. Might have to bring him back at some point too.
I gotta go like this for a moment because I can't see it this angle.
Let's see. Kevin says, Ken, you need to post more. Kevin says, at some person, I think Bill needs to personalize Post-it notes. Right. Some person says, and if possible, get shaped Post-its. Oh. Platinum says, patient. Do you mean comatose, Kevin? That is very patient. Kevin says, I would think the shaped ones would be arrow-shaped. So not covering anything, just pointing at the thing I'm supposed to cover. All right, well, we still got plenty of time to work on this piece, but I am going to go ahead and put up the old ticker thing just to let everybody know that you can go ahead and start bidding on this piece. Whoever wins the piece, it is for whatever price that for whatever it goes for in the auction, it is going to come to you fully inked.
Yeah.
If for some reason you would like Kat to add color, then
For some reason.
if If you would like to see Kat adding color to this piece, please add 20 to your winning bid, and she will add color to your piece. And whoever is the winner of Kat's artwork, we want to send your PayPal to catmouseart@gmail.com, because if you accidentally send it to me, she'll get mad.
My money.
Yeah, my money.
All right.
So we're just gonna leave that. We've got a good 10-12 minutes before we're gonna do a countdown for the piece. So we got plenty of time. Platinum says you could also just get small pasties for where the pasties go. Little tiny pasties.
I know, right?
Down goes Solo. She will, but Bill's fine with it. Platinum says, yeah, but if you send it straight to Kat's PayPal, PayPal gets a cut. So far right now, Down Goes Solo he's got the winning bid right now for 60.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Down Goes Solo. You're awesome, dude. Platinum says you have no idea how hard it was to peel off all the Post-its that Bill put on my art. Some person says, why do the pasties have tassels? So many little Post-it notes. So little time. Down Goes Solo says, for now, I feel like the Chris's are ready to pounce. Battle of the Chris's! Platinum is asking, who is the third character, Kat?
That is Eve, Stellar Blade. I'm putting her in that that nude outfit that she has.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love that
yeah.
one. That one's so cute.
Oh, wait, push the artwork down a little bit so I can see where her legs are. I was like, okay, awesome. No, I'm glad you can. Yeah, I'm glad you can see all of her like behind
Yeah.
the other character. I like that.
That way it's just like all right here. Should I put like a little over here, or it's like somebody who's just like, oh? Because the only empty space that I have is like something up here.
So we got Stellar Blade in the nude suit.
Yep, Stellar Blade in the nude suit. We have Ninja Scroll, and then we have Vampire Hunter D, but as a lady.
That's cool. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. I can't wait to see the ink on this.
Yeah.
Some person says that could sell really well. Post-it pasties. Kevin says, well, peeling them off without damaging the art. Some of them were nothing but sticky stuff.
No.
No. You got to use official Post-its so you don't damage anything.
Yes.
Little cheapy Post-its.
I just need an idea for like either like something right here or like someone right here.
I really like how the piece is right now. That's the only thing. I mean, it's not mine to be suggesting. It's up to the chat. So the chat.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking the chat.
So I would put a big moon in the background right there, like just because those three characters, like the composition. But that's just my little suggestion. What do you guys think?
I put a moon of cheese back here.
I'm very 90s forever, so it's.
Everyone's saying it looks. Oh yeah, they're agreeing with the moon.
They're agreeing with the moon. Platinum says, I agree, a moon. Yep.
The moon.
Some person says maybe a cake or a volcano. Down Goes Solo says looks good as is. I agree with that. I do agree with that. But I think a moon in the background would be nice. Just adds a little bit of drama. A little bit of drama, especially a little ninja drama. Because Platinum says ninjas do like the darkness.
Mm-hmm. A moon. Ninjas like the darkness. Yeah.
Well, right at the stroke of midnight, we'll do a countdown
Yeah.
for the piece. So we've got 7 more minutes. If anybody would like to place a bid on Cat Mouse's artwork for tonight.
Right now, I think it's at 60. I think.
Yep, it's at 60. Down Goes Solo has a winning bid right now at 60.
And this piece will come fully inked.
Yep.
It'll be very nice, very nice.
Some person says, moon in 1 second. Bam!
And right stencil. Woo!
New instant moon.
Just add water.
Powdered moon.
Powdered moon.
Kevin says a full moon. Some person says Cat is basically drawing money. Yeah, we got 6 more minutes.
Platinum says, Cat even thinks about drawing our wallets. Perk up.
Yep, got six more minutes. 6 more minutes. Right at stroke of midnight, we'll do our countdown.
I used to have my camera zoomed out that far. I'm just like, whoa! Like, oh, you see my leg. No leg.
I'm looking for a way for me. I need to post a link real quick onto the chat.
No,
Trying
for
to
what?
Trying to figure out how to do it. Live chat. There we go. There we go.
For what?
All right, guys. I posted a link for Ken from his Reddit page because there's no other way for him to post the actual link to it. So I may have to end up giving Ken a wrench at some point, so that way, unless you have a wrench, you can't post links on the chat. So I went ahead and did that. Thanks, Ken. Thanks for sending that. Awesome. One of us at least. Got 4 minutes. Platinum says a husk, just an empty shell. And here's the NeuraX Reddit link that Ken sent me. Very, very cool. Thanks, dude. But content we are. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate you doing that, dude. Yeah. Kevin says, I love her side gig, and it's even from the side.
It's been in my head lately. Being creepy.
There's little background music going to be stuck in your head all day.
Nope, I took my headphones off.
Oh.
I took my headphones off a minute ago, bro.
Down Goes Solo says clock's ticking, Chris and Chris.
Okay.
Yep, got a little over 2 minutes left, and we'll go ahead and do that 10-second countdown.
And we can see.
Let me look on the calendar. I want to make sure that we're going to be here next Saturday.
Yes.
What is today? Today's the 1st?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And we're here next week.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, we don't have anything else this month, I believe, on the weekend, unless something pops up randomly.
Got you. All right, looking pretty good.
The only other thing I know, I have something this month, but it's on I think it's on a Thursday. Oh yeah, I have a SketchUp this month.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's their 100th episode.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what day that's on?
I think it's on the 13th. I think.
Yeah, so Kat's going to be on an episode.
I'll make a
of
post
SketchUp.
about it. I'll make a
Yeah,
post.
We'll make a post. Kevin says, I love that she's using her TSOTG branded camera. Hell yeah. Down goes Solo. First, it's March already. I know, I freaked out too.
We are 2 minutes away from it being March 2nd.
Yeah. Ken says, yeah, I had a great intent. And slacked off a bit on posting, but I'll do better now, I promise. Awesome, dude. Some person says, 2 Chris's and 2 Kens. You can start a little gang war. All right, I'm going to grab... Here we go. I'm going to grab the keyboard here.
Oh yeah, you do the countdown still.
I do the countdown. All right, guys, we're going to start the 10-second countdown. Downco Solo has the winning bid. He's the big man in the room right now with 60. He's got a 60 bid. He's the winning bid. So, starting with 9. Oh, Corventus is in the room with 70.
Mm-hmm. You type, I got that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, so Kat's got that. All right, so I'm gonna do the countdown. 8. Thanks, Corventus. You're awesome, brother. 7.
Ooh, Downco Solo is 75.
75. Awesome. Thanks so much, dude.
Corventus with 80.
With 85. 4. As soon as the field clears, I'll type in the next one. 3.
That field clears so short.
It clears, so yeah, it's just this little spinning ball until it finally lets me type in the next thing.
85, Downco Solo.
2, 1. I think the 1 is coming. Is it gonna post? Is it gonna 1?
There we
We
go.
are.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'm gonna type in a 000 for sold.
Ooh, Corventus with 90. Did he snipe it?
We'll see. Sold. Corventus.
Yeah, Corventus sniped in at the last
At
second.
the last second, the drama.
Good job.
Corventus. Please, everybody, congratulate Corventus on this fine evening. Thank you so much, Corventus. Congratulations on that.
Yes. And this will come fully inked, but if you want, if you send in an extra 20, making that 110, I can fully color it for you.
Exactly. And I'll put up the thing again to send PayPal to Art and not to me.
Yay!
Excellent. I'll take off the little ticker tape parade here. Yeah, congratulations, Corventus. Very, very cool.
Yeah. Corventus, please make it risque and colored.
Awesome.
Gotcha.
Perfect. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hanging out with us. We're spending a good Saturday, having a good weekend, wrapping up the week, doing something fun, hanging out together, getting some artwork, doing some sketches, throwing around some ideas. Kat is expected to be on an episode of SketchUp on YouTube. She'll post
Yeah, I
links.
think it's on the 13th. I can still, we still have next weekend before. It's
Yeah.
2 weeks away, bro.
Yeah. So,
So
we'll
it's
post about
fine.
it before. Well,
Yeah.
everybody will forget by the time next weekend pops up. So
Yeah.
So next weekend we'll mention it again. She's going to be on an episode of SketchUp doing some artwork.
Yep, it'll be artwork and an auction as per usual, so that'll be fun.
As per usual.
I'll have more information next weekend about it.
I'm going to have some news later in the month regarding the next issue of Nira X Dark Seas, which is Nira X Dark Seas number 3, which wraps up this miniseries, this 3-issue series for Committed Comics. Not sure if it's going to be the middle of the month or towards the end of the month, but I will let you guys know what's happening.
I gave myself a note.
Got yourself a note. Oh, let's see here. Kevin is asking, will this make it to the club? I'm not sure. Is it going to be a safe for work piece or a not safe for work piece?
Well, Corventus asked for it to be risque, so
Very good.
it could totally go in the club.
Then yeah, absolutely. I think it will make it to the club after all. I think it will be in the club. So I'll make sure to post it when she's got that all finished. I'll take a little spin through the chat real quick before we call it a night. Some person says, a battle of the bids. Fingers getting carpal tunnel. Dango Soto says, show it off when it's done. Absolutely.
I will.
Ken says, solo for Snipe again. Damn it, Greedo. Platinum is saying good night. Dark Seas number 3, absolutely. I'm happy to run up the bids. You guys are awesome, man. Thanks again for hanging out with us, Kat. Anything else before we leave?
Nope, all good.
All right, I think we're gonna grab a snack and probably go to sleep.
Going to sleep.
I think we're gonna go to sleep.
I'm tired.
All right, thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you again here next week, Saturday, 10 o'clock Standard Eastern Time. And I think we'll both be here together, just like we were this week. I think we had a lot of fun. And
It's definitely, I enjoy the back and forth of you draw first and then I draw.
yeah, I really like that. I like that
Yeah.
dynamic. So
And since I'm already here for the 2 hours, it's just like, I might as well draw while I'm here.
there you go. There
Because
you
I'm
go.
having a hard time
think
sitting
it's
in streaming by myself right now.
Mhm.
So I'll tag along with you for a minute until I can carve out some more time.
Yeah. I think it's fun. I think Saturdays are we'll party on Saturdays.
Party. Okay.
All right, everybody have a good night. We'll see you again next week.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Good night, Seattle.